near Mosaic Canyon, our destination today was the mystical Racetrack. We were eager to head out to that place where rocks are known to move. Since we'd passed through Stovepipe Wells, we'd stop briefly for gas and supplies.
Hey, look at that big smile. You ready to ride that trimmer?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day 6 of a very near-Death Valley New Year. We camped last night on the road to Mosaic Canyon. We are headed back to Stovepipe Wells, where we'll stop and refuel. Interesting, the price of gas in Stovepipe Wells is about $1.50 a gallon cheaper than it is over at Furnace Creek. While Matt filled up at the Stovepipe Wells gas station, I transferred gas purchased in Oklahoma for half the price, and Brian chuckled at us while waiting in his 600-mile range trimmer. Brian, how big is the gas tank on that trimmer?
36 gallons.
36 gallons. And the range is roughly?
If I'm nice to it, about 625 miles. If I'm not nice to it, a lot less. Snow levels look pretty high up on the peaks. I don't think they got them down as low as they thought they were gonna.
So that's called an alluvial fan straight ahead, the way that dirt flows out of that canyon and straight in front of us. And we are arriving at Ubehebe Crater.
You're on your ahead of me. Yes, I'm stopping to air down.
Oh, that's much better.
Boy, is that a pretty view.
Upon arrival at the Racetrack Playa, we headed to the far end where the rocks that move are found. Before heading back to Teapot Junction, where we hope to camp, we stopped to check out the rocky feature known as the Grandstand at the other end of the Racetrack Playa.
We're departing the Grandstand, heading to Tea Kettle Junction. There was a campsite right next to that. We're going to look and see if we want to camp there tonight. And we have arrived at a campsite right here by Tea Kettle Junction, and this is probably where we're going to spend the night. Tell me a little bit about your propane flame here.
So the propane fire pit actually came about a couple of years ago because Arizona, as it is wont to be, drought, no fires, and we went camping, and not having a campfire when you're camping, it's kind of, you're losing a little bit.
You are, especially with kids.
Yeah, with kids. I mean, there's something about, closing out a camp, a night at a campground or anywhere and sitting around the campfire and, having that togetherness moment, especially with a group of people.
Tell me about the brand here.
It is Outland. Is the company. What I like most about it is that it's got a lid that contains all of the lava rocks. Our first one that we had did not have that lid, and what we found would happen, well, you go to bed at night, you turn it off, you don't think anything of it, you wake up the next morning and you go to light it up and pine cones and leaves have fallen in there. You fire it up and next thing you know, you got stuff shooting out. It's a way to not make friends with the camp hosts.
And it runs off of a big propane cylinder.
Big propane tank. I have, in a pinch, run this off of a little Coleman 1 pound. It did not last long. It lasted maybe about 30-35 minutes.
So you get about a half hour or a pound out of it?
Something like that. I don't want to get toasty, I just want to take the chill off.
Yes. Yeah, like right here, just like on my legs and my knees, I feel that little bit of warmth.
Well, and that kind of radiates up, and it's just enough to kind
There's
of...
no smoke.
Yeah, because there's other ones that are like this, but they don't radiate that heat out. So
No, they just go straight
you
up.
get to enjoy them.
And there's no smoke.
Yeah,
so
there's
people
no-
can sit equidistant around it, and they're not constantly trying to adjust to escape the smoke. It's great, man. I mean, I'm super impressed by that. I'm probably going to get one.
And the nice thing is, it's legal here in Death Valley, where a regular campfire, wood campfire, would not be legal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to worry about putting down a fire blanket or
Right.
any sort of fire restrictions.
Or shoveling
As
it out, or yeah.
Basically, as
Yeah.
long as I can bring a propane tank in this, I'm good anywhere.
I think it's great.
Yeah. It's usable. The general rule of thumb that Tad Johnston always shares is, it's usable anywhere you can have a propane stove. You can't have a propane stove that don't have this.
That's pretty uncommon. Make it a little foggy down here. That's pretty cool.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be different.
Wow. Campfire in the fog, huh?
Or snow.
The wind stopped and it seems a lot nicer.
You think that's snow?
I don't think that's snow.
I don't think that's snow.
I'm gonna make some adjustments to this to drop this down so I can get this sealed better. That's the last thing I want to do is.
I retreated to my tent. Matt and Brian retreated to their vehicles, thinking that this will stop in a little while and we'll get started again. I told them, wake me up. I'm going to crawl in my sleeping bag where it's warm, rather than sit there and burn up gas. And see what happens here this evening. That'll be tomorrow morning when I get up and we get ready to leave here. That's the weather we've been having. It's been pretty crazy. We're camped at Tea Kettle Junction. The Tea Kettle Monument is just probably about 100 feet over here behind me. So, see you later.